I'm Vin Cox, and this is the final lap of the Belgian National Cyclo-Cross Championships 2013. It's a fantastic race, so hang on. Rob Peters, the man on the left in the yellow with the blue on his left shoulder, he's the man who makes the attack and brings us into the final lap. He's followed by Klaus van Tornout, the tall rider with the red leggings and a lot of red on his jersey. The white rider is Niels Albert, the current world champion, and defending Belgian champion is behind him Sven Nys. Sven Nys has won everything in the world for the past 10 years or more, and he's in the green at the moment in 4th place, followed by Kevin Powell's teammate of Klaus van Tornout in the red in 5th place. Just behind them is Bart Wellens, another former world champion, former Belgian champion, and it looks like he's not going to play too big a part in today's final lap. This circuit at Zilvermeer near Mol on the east of Belgium is very, very sandy. It includes a beach section where they'll be running. But even when they're on their bikes, if they move off the main smoothed line, then these riders will either hit a tree or skid out on the softer sandy surface that's around here. Many, many features around this course, forcing dismounts or interesting bike handling manoeuvres, let's say. Klaus van Tornout's really digging in right now, and there's a bit of a gap developing between those first two. Back to 3rd place there, Niels Albert. Niels has just responded and covered that slightly, and it's up now to the final two there, Sven Nys and Kevin Powell to close that down. It's actually a holiday camp they're going through. During the summer, this place is, well, a relaxing beachside resort around some lakes in the east of the country. But up front, we've got a move there. Klaus van Tornout has overtaken Rob Peters. The red, tall figure of Klaus van Tornout now in the lead, ahead of the yellow of Peters and the green of Sven Nys. He's moved up into 3rd, but I think, yes, Niels Albert's just nipping that place back, so now 3rd place is Niels Albert's, the world champion, and 4th place defending national champion Sven Nys. Klaus van Tornout is a very, very good runner. He was tipped by Sven Nys as the potential contender, possibly a favourite to take the race today, on account of his long legs and good running style. Really helps in sandy conditions, and is helping right there as he leaps back onto the bike. He's got a few metres lead. I think he's going to test that a little bit. Really digging in. Look at the speed of this man. Rob Peters trying hard to follow him, and did you see the gritted teeth on Niels Alberts there? The gaps are developing, and look at the crowds that they're going past as well. Brilliant stuff. And we've got two riders then stretching their lead. Klaus van Tornout and Rob Peters just ahead of Niels Alberts, Sven Nys and Kevin Powell. Bart Wellens might yet make a comeback in 6th place as well. So Van Tornout and Peters, these are the two most attacking riders as this final lap is about halfway through already. Very close to these trees. Just dipping the elbow to get around. Rob Peters makes a move around the outside of Van Tornout. Rob Peters determined to get off this bike and onto the running section ahead of this great runner, Van Tornout. But Van Tornout's already slipped ahead. Van Tornout back in the lead. He and 3rd place Niels Alberts getting their bikes on their shoulder, whereas Rob Peters preferring to run with the bike on the ground. It certainly works for Van Tornout to have his bike on his shoulder. He's stolen a second or so's lead there, and there's only a couple of minutes of racing left. It's hard to catch people, hard to get around them as well when you do on this circuit. I've raced here, well, quite a few times when they have the World Masters Championships here. I've got no higher than 13th in that, so these riders are streets above me. Now here we go, Klaus van Tornout pulling away into the lead with Rob Peters in 2nd. He's pulling away slightly from Niels Alberts as well. Sven Nys is going to have to make his move if he's to defend his title here. But it looks like Van Tornout has already made that move. This is looking very, very good for Van Tornout. Behind him, things are closing up slightly, and we could get a further change in the order, but Van Tornout, he's looking very good for this. It's a very soft sand section here on the beach. It's almost impossible to keep your momentum going, and indeed he jumps off and into a fast run. Niels Albert's got a good run, good ride to run change over there. Peter's probably not such a good one, and Sven Nys runs past him into third place now. So Peters is going backwards. Now it's Van Tornout, Alberts and Nys. They all run through the pits. They're all going to take their spare bike from their mechanics to finish on. Sand does play havoc with the gears, and they'll be taking a cleaned off bike every time they get a chance in this race. Final chance there though, and Van Tornout still clear. Nys has moved up into second ahead of Alberts, who's struggling in the sand. Looks like Peters tried to get past him then, but slipped in the sand as well, and it's left Nys clear in second place. Is he going to be able to chase down Van Tornout at this stage? Van Tornout's got just a tiny bit of dirt left to ride before he's on the tarmac and heading for the finish line and the championship. There are thousands of spectators here, not so many around this particular part of the course, but they love the beer tents and they love the finish line. Every spectator paying €18 to be here. Such a popular sport in Belgium. Klaus Van Tornout on the finishing straight. This is his wildest dreams come true, surely. Look at that, he's looking around. I think he's got it. He can't believe it. The crowd are banging on the boards in appreciation. He is the 2013 Belgian national champion. He's going to lead the strongest team in the world to the World Championships in 3 weeks' time in Louisville, Kentucky, USA. And second there is Sven Nys acknowledging the crowd. And who's third? It's teammate Kevin Powles in third place from Niels Alberts and Rob Peters.